Hi, welcome to the Aim True Films channel. My name is Andres, and this short vlog is going to be a discussion about the term filming and what it means nowadays. Why I bring this up now is because my channel is actually called Aim True Films, but I use a Panasonic TM900, which is an HD camera, thus lacking the actual material of film. My camera uses imaging sensors. That means when light enters into the camera, it actually hits an imaging sensor that's covered in pixels that creates raw data out of it onto a hard drive. Now, with films in Hollywood that are still shot with film, use photochemical film, and what happens when light enters into that is it hits the film, a chemical reaction happens, and then you get a photographic image onto the film. That's where the big spool comes from and all that. Now, the thing with those cameras in Hollywood is that because they're so massive that you only have 10 minutes of film on it. So directors had a huge issue with the fact that if you didn't get a shot right within the first 10 minutes, you had to take that whole entire roll out and then put a new one in, and then you had to fight with backlighting, and you can never actually see what you were actually shooting until the next day. That's where the term daily comes from. Now, I'm no film student. I went to school for business, and the majority of this information I got from my previous experience in high school, where I shot highlight videos for sports teams, and a little bit from B&H, where I got my camera, but the majority of it came from this film called Side by Side. It is with Keanu Reeves, and he actually goes to Hollywood icons like James Cameron and Martin Scorsese, and they discuss where filming's going, not movie making, not motion pictures, but the use of film and the standardized filming that used to occur. Nowadays, with movies like Slumdog Millionaire and Avatar, you have these HD cameras that have some absurd amount of pixels in it, and you get that high frame rate, and you get that really crisp look. My major thing with shooting with HD cameras like the one I'm doing with right now is archival issues. My biggest concern is that if I don't upload the video or save it to the computer correctly in the right format, I'll lose some of my quality of it. For example, when I upload this video to my computer, it will ask me, do you want to save into HVC HD or iframe? iframes for IMAX and HVC HDs for majority of the PCs out there. Now, if I don't save it or I'm not looking and I save it in the wrong format, it's going to screw it up, and that's where I get the biggest reluctance with using the cameras that I'm using with nowadays. Before, when I shot my sports videos, I used a small Sony that had the little small high 8 films on it, and that was great because as soon as I shot the video, I would always know that I could upload it to Adobe Premiere and edit it and all that, but I would still have that raw data that I could toss into a little into the corner out whatever, and then if I picked it up nowadays, I could still see the exact same thing that I shot with that cassette. I don't have to worry about uploading it, whether it's in HVC HD or how many frames per second, anything like that. So that's my biggest reluctance, and that's my say in the whole issue. I think filming is still a great part of our history. We should probably make a bigger push for trying to restore a lot of the old films. But for as YouTubing goes, I think that I'll stay with the HD cameras, because it's just so much easier just to shoot something, upload it real quick, and then edit it, and you don't have to worry about what I just previously talked about storing it and all that. But if I was to do a full length feature film, I'd probably do HD. Although I'd love to learn how to do actual film and shoot with the different lenses and all that, but it's just so expensive to go to film school and then actually get a hold of a standardized film camera. It's a little bit harder on the wall, where I could shoot a video right now with this camera and it'd be pretty crisp, I think. So if you want to leave a discussion below on the comments and just say what you think, is film really dying, or will stick around for future generations to come? I would love to keep this as a films web series, as we discuss, maybe meet up with different people and get their say on the whole thing. But please like and subscribe, and thank you for listening.